Hey, I'm Hal Cohn.
And I'm Chris Cohn with Cohn Realty Group, and we have a special guest.
Hi. Yay. Thanks for having me on. I'm Waynette Anderson, president and owner of Dr. Pepper Park at the Bridges.
All right, so one of our favorite places to be is outside to see live music from spring all the way into the fall. And we've got a great guest today to start it off with the outdoor venues we're going to tell you about.
Yes, so let's talk about Dr. Pepper Park. And as we mentioned, we have Waynette Anderson here. So please tell us about Dr. Pepper Park, one of our favorite venues of all time.
Thank you so much, first of all, for all of your support over the years. From the very first year that we were in business, you all came out to shows, and so that means a lot to me.
We
So
appreciate it. We love it.
thank you. We love it too. We just think it's a really nice place to be. It's really unique because it's situated on the Roanoke River, which there are no other live music venues that are on the water in the Roanoke Valley. And of course, you look up and you're right at the base of Mill Mountain, so you get the beautiful Mill Mountain Star illuminated. It always catches some of our artists off guard because they haven't seen the stage since sound check and it wasn't illuminated.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll just stop like in the middle of the song and go, whoa, there's a big star there. So that's really neat. And it's kind of tucked back in there. So I mean, for me, even though I'm working, it feels kind of like you're on vacation.
Yes.
Because you're not like right in the center of things. Everything just kind of slows down. I like that Dr. Pepper Park is very social. So at other venues, like you usually get to your seat and you're like, I don't want to move because it's general business, somebody's gonna take my seat. So what's great is people can just move around and so many friendships have been formed at Dr. Pepper Park because they're like, hey, I'll ask people, how did you guys meet? Like, are you friends? Oh, we met at Dr. Pepper Park.
Wow.
And so it's pretty cool that, a lot of people just kind of come together and support the park, and it's a great place to socialize and also listen to live music. So this is our 8th season.
Wow.
It's gone by quick, hasn't it?
Yes, it has.
So it's our 8th season producing concerts at Dr. Pepper Park. Of course, our parent company, Sponsor Hounds, has been in business for 15 years.
Wow. Okay.
And we started doing events in the Roanoke Valley at some of the venues, and we rented the facilities and produced concerts and shows.
Okay.
But I realized early on that in order for the business model to be sustainable, I really need to have our own place so that we could control the schedule and we weren't competing for dates with other promoters or events. And so that's when we started looking for our own property to build on. And so then Dr. Pepper Park was born, and what I had been hearing from our community was that they wanted a higher frequency of events, not just like 1 or 2 concerts in the summer. They wanted a lot of things to do because the people that love live music were going out of town, and of course their tax revenue and their money was going out of town as well. So what we heard is that there were a lot of musical interests that weren't being served in the valley.
Okay.
They weren't getting enough rock, or they weren't getting enough of this or that. And so we were like, hey, we're going to listen to everybody and see what it is they want to do. We continue to listen to everybody. If you've ever sent us a Facebook message, we respond.
Great.
If you've ever asked a question on Facebook, we respond, and we really do appreciate the suggestions. Sometimes it's cost prohibitive for us to bring in certain artists because of our capacity, but we certainly do listen. And if it's somebody that we can't afford, we'll think of like, well, who can we afford that's in that same genre?
Gotcha.
That might, and we're doing a lot of different things this year because we've just really listened to our community. You want to hear about our lineup so far?
I do. And
Yes.
let me tell you, when she says unique, the venue truly is. I mean, you're under the stars at night. Our weather is usually fantastic. I think it's just, it's been coincidental.
It's a lot of
always
prayer.
Nice. I know.
That's a lot of prayer.
The thing that always amazes me is the fact that you could have a monsoon on the radar coming to Roanoke, and guess what? The concert still goes on, and it just completely stops raining whenever the artist comes out.
That's happened.
It's one of those things, and I don't know if it's where we're situated in the mountains. I do know that I have this agreement with God. Like, I don't complain about the weather any other time of year. I just go, let it rip. Whatever you want to do, God, just on it that days. And like literally I pray very specifically, but we have been, and Shannon, our box office manager, will tell you, we've been in the middle of one of those summer passing storms, and there has been like lightning that we could see all around us, but it never hits us. It's like, I don't know if we're, protected for some reason, but we're certainly thankful.
Yes, absolutely.
And you're in your lawn chairs, and like you said, you can just gather and walk around, go to the vendors, and it's just this great atmosphere. It's large enough, yet it still feels like a community gathering spot. So yeah, tell us some of the shows that are
Great.
coming up.
And so you guys are smart. You got your season passes.
Yes.
So you can come if you have a season pass. You can come to all of the shows and festivals. Everything is included, and those are on sale right now at drpepperpark.com. We do have a lot of people from outside of the market that come to Dr. Pepper Park.
You were telling me that. What
Yeah.
a draw for our area and our community. So yeah, come on down.
Yeah, we've been pairing a lot of our tribute series, Flashback Fridays, with the national acts so that we have 2 or 3 concerts each week. And what we're finding is people from out of town are like, hey, we noticed that you've got this, Billy Joel tribute that's coming the night before. We're just going to go ahead and book 2 nights and stay longer, which is great for, economic reasons for the Roanoke Valley. And so we're happy that happens. We're bringing in Face to Face, which is a Billy Joel and Elton John tribute, which they're basically mirroring that very popular tour with the original artist, and so that's going to be great to see. Bee Gees tribute, Bee Gees Gold, they're flying in from Las Vegas, and they actually have a residency there in Vegas, and they're the best of the best, and we're going to do a big 70s night around that. And then the Pink Floyd tribute, Us and Floyd, they're bringing their Laser Light show. That's going to be a perfect fall evening. That's on September 23rd. You can check out our full schedule, which will be updated again, like every week. We're announcing new shows at drpepperpark.com or Dr. Pepper Park at the Bridges on Facebook.
So people should really go ahead and buy those tickets now because a lot of these shows get sold out, right?
Yes, a lot of them get sold out. We do have limited capacity. So we recommend that you get your tickets in advance. And of course, if we happen to have a show move or cancel for any reason, we always do the right things with that. So our community knows that and appreciates that. And a lot of people don't know that we also enlist the help of area nonprofits and sports teams to help us with staffing. To run like the beer truck and the concessions area, and that's a paid volunteer program, and they also keep 100% of the tipped revenue for their organizations. And I just want to say, it really wouldn't be that experience if it weren't for our team. We have a very consistent team that comes back year after year, so there's a consistent guest experience versus going someplace and then there's a different promoter running the event this time or that time. It's always a Dr. Pepper Park produced event, and so all of our team really care about your experience. So if there's anything that you're not happy with or you would like to see differently, we're there, available and present to be talked to at any time. And so people really like that, and they come up and they give us a lot of compliments too, which are nice to hear. So
amazing! I love giving back to the community and listening to the community. Thank you so much. We appreciate you being here, and I just can't wait to go ahead and come on, May.
I know, I'm ready for it. Let's get it going.